was checking on our orange trees today. And we have a few on the property that we planted as babies, and this one I've been watching the one orange that was on it get bigger and bigger. So I believe these are mandarins. We have nectarines, and then it's like local oranges as well, but you can see this one's budding. And this is my favorite. New growth coming up. Letting you know the plant has rooted and is now ready to grow. Ideally, when you replant something, you do minimal shock, the minimal shock that you can to the system of the plant. But ultimately, if you're transplanting something from one space to another, even from a pot to the soil, there's going to be some shock and adjustment period. We've noticed that with our plants here. See all the new buds? That's what I was looking at. So we've noticed with our plants here, this one has lots of buds on it, but we noticed with our plants here that even something like our stevia that was doing really well in a pot, we transferred it to a nice spot on the ground. We remediated the soil. We had nice soil treatment. We made sure that, we did all the right things with planting it, but still, anybody who gardens would know that it takes a while to catch. This is the stevia plant I'm talking about now. And there was a while where it was really droopy and I was concerned. It looked like it was giving up the ghost. But thankfully, it survived. Like I said, we have some oranges on the property. I spent 2 hours today juicing. We could use some rain instead of just teasing us with these clouds. I'll check out our eggplant. So many eggplant fruits on that. Freaking wild. I mean, we're watching them grow together. I mean, this is just, to me, it's bananas. We'll see if I get bananas from those this year. We're going to go get some more river water. My plants need to be treated with some river water. Spoiled. Of all the things that I've planted here in the Algarve, of all the trees I've planted, of all the things that I've done, I got to be honest. This particular palm tree, we call him Kevin. Caden planted him and named him Kevin. And of all the things that I've planted, Kevin here has been the easiest. He went in, he stayed exactly like that this entire time. Now, completely useless. I don't know what I'm ever going to use Kevin for other than to talk to you about Kevin. He doesn't bear fruit. I'm never going to get a coconut out of him. So take it with a grain of salt. But Kevin has given us less trouble than Babalongo, because Babalongo was so big he was falling over at some point. So I put those rocks down. I was holding him down. We make sure to water him every single day. I've got some ground cover herbs on top, the same discovery that we made when I took my compost soil and moved it around the banana palms. I noticed that, hey, wait, there's like some new growth coming. What are these guys? And Brian says that they're squash beans. Or we'll see if they're squash beans or not. But we got a lot of them. I'm all for the ground cover around the newly planted trees, especially in this area when it's hot. I mean, this is the cook zone. The sun comes from over there, right? So it gets shaded. All these plants, this whole lush row here, gets shaded behind the wall for most of the day. But then when the sun comes on the other side, you do get like a zone of heat down here. But because the sun is waning and setting, it's not that bad. This particular tract right there from Babalongo all the way down to our trellis is probably our Goldilocks zone. So far, what we found is our Goldilocks zone, because we got watermelon, we got not figs, kiwi, we have tomato, This is the one that I was telling you guys about that opens and closes every day. So a lot going on here in this Goldilocks zone. And of course, on top, we have olives. Olives and acorns and carob. I believe that's acorn. Yeah, it looks like an acorn to me. We had Tyler go and count all the olive trees on the property. He counted 9, I believe. We have just carob coming out the yin-yang. So much carob. Yeah, what was I talking about? Sometimes you gotta treat your plants, so I gotta go get some more water. All right, see ya.